Okay guys, I'm going to show you the unboxing first, and then I'm going to come back and talk to you about CBCS a little bit and my concerns. Should be a quick video. Let's go. Okay, so let's take a look at these books. So we have Hulk 3, the 1 in 25, first cameo of Titan. I got to be careful here because there are some booby books. Here's another one. Here's the Grimm 1. I think this is the one per store. Del Mundo. Maybe not. I don't know. It could be a high ratio. We got the Virgin Reveal variant, Virgin cover, Jenny Frizen Grimm. We have the Grimm 1 Reveal black and white Virgin. This is the one per store right here. We have the Venom 6. I love that. It says a Bedlam cameo. That's interesting. Sleeper appearance. This is, I believe, the 1 in 25. I just love that. That is the best 1 in 25. So then we got the Venom 4s. The second appearance of Bedlam and Cameo. Then we go to 6. It says Bedlam and Cameo. What the hell? Two, 3, 4, 5. Then we've got the 4, 1 in 25. Ooh. What the hell's it? It says manufacturing error. Ooh, I gotta look that up. I don't remember that. Manufacturing error. Twig number 1, Scotty Young. Retailer incentive. Strange Academy number 1, 4th printing. Okay, so this is really frustrating. Here's Speechless number 1, right? My book, number 1 of 75 metal. Now, I want you to look at this. No publisher listed. Wrong. What upsets me about this is it makes me think they didn't open the book. In every book, in every comic, you open it up, and it says issue number and who it's published by. In this book, it says published by Economics and Comics, LLC. Published by. So that concerns me that they did not open the book. It's crazy. I can't show you the other one, but it's the naughty version. Very frustrating. That it's a clear sign that they didn't open the book at all. So then we got the Patrick Gleason, first appearance of Chasm. Got another one. Amazing Spider-Man 88, first appearance of Queen Goblin. Death of Doctor Strange Bloodstone, first appearance of Lara Bloodstone. Catwoman 42, Sosa Makai. Retailer incentive. Catwoman 39, Sozo. Retailer incentive, 1 in 25. Amazing Spider-Man 93, Chasm. Cover A. Chasm. As you can see, I like Chasm. We got stuff to talk about in this video. So please stay tuned. 3, 4. It's probably going to be like this all the way out. Maybe. No, I don't think so. There's some good stuff in here. Again, no publisher listed. That's amazing to me. But thanks so much. God. Wow. Something is Killing the Children 21. I think this is the 1 in 100. Delato. Sensational She-Hulk number 1. That's the 1 in 100 art germ. And New Mutants 25, the 1 in 100 art germ. So I want to talk about a couple things so you understand, and we'll get right to it. Okay, first of all, the thumbnail, okay? When I first received the message, when I first saw what was coming back, I freaked out. I was like, oh my gosh, what is going on? And let me explain why the thumbnail is what it is. Yes, you saw a lot of good comics there. I think there was 36 slab books, okay? Now, I sent in 51. Now, I don't know if you've watched my other slabbing videos, but I always send in 9/8 only. And I pre-screen the crap out of them. And I send pre-screen 9/8 because if they're not 9/8s, which they are most of the time, they send them back and charge me like $4 or whatever at a certain percentage. There were 15 returns. Never have I ever had that many come back wrong. And I was real careful. This is the last submission I sent. This is the last submission I sent any company for grading since 308 days ago, which is this submission. Now, there's a couple things I want to talk about. Number one, I don't understand how they can right now, as of today, have 30-day turnaround times now. All of a sudden, they just caught up 30 days. My submission was submitted May 20th, and it took 308 days to get here. I called 2 weeks ago, and they said they were working on April 2022. Okay? So, then they got to May 2022, which was mine. They fixed it immediately. They sent them out and sent it to me, which is now whatever. Whatever the date is. But they were 300 days behind. Okay? How in the world are they going to go all of a sudden to 30 days now if they just finished May? Okay? So I don't get it. Either no one sent them books or there's some bullshit going on. Okay? Either they were all caught up and they were just waiting, which I doubt, or they're not caught up and they're not possibly... Here's what I'm going to say. I'm concerned about CBCS now. Now, I've fought for CBCS before, saying they're great graders and stuff like that, but this is, the turnaround times are absolutely ridiculous. Recently, now they're at 30 days again. Do I trust that? No, I don't. I don't trust that. Because I bet you as soon as you send it in, very possibly all of a sudden it's 100 days. And then it's 200 days. Whatever. It took a year to get these books back. Now, my concern is, initially, when I saw the report, that they just flew through my books. I was really nervous. I was really nervous because some of the books I sent were really good, and I'm going to show you those. The ones that came back not 9/8s. Now, I've personally gone through the ones, 16, that were not 9/8s, supposedly, and I found, and I went through them because I was nervous. I found 6 books that weren't 9/8s. At least one of these was damaged. The other rest were, they'll be 9/8s anywhere else in the world. And one of these had a little corner thing. Okay? So that's 6. Then I looked at the other 10, which were really important to me. 1 per store. It's absolutely perfect. It's flawless. Flawless CBCS. 1 in 500, which was my main concern, that they damaged it. There is absolutely nothing wrong with this book. And I think I'm going to send these books to CGC. Just like this. And see what happens. Dark Ages. Flawless. Okay. These were flawless. Flawless. Now, originally I sent a bunch of these in. These were flawless as well. More than flawless. Perfection. Okay. The Carnage... Blood, red, white, red, and blood, Carnage, Gleason covers. These are the exact same book quality and everything. That's why I sent them in, because when I sent in that one of the 10 Carnages, I got 6 9/9s, a 10, and then 3 9/8s. No returns, nothing like that. These, I don't know, apparently perfect is not even 9/8 anymore. These are perfect. If you don't believe me in my grading skills and what I think is a 9/8 and not, I mean, come on, it's a 9/8. It's not that hard to figure out what a 9/8 is. I don't know what happened. Now, whether they saw 6 damages and they go, okay, well, since it doesn't meet out of 51 comics, we will eat that grading cost because it didn't meet 70% of damages or something. Because then they could maybe they just started grabbing books until they got over that percentage where they could charge me for them. I don't know. But these books are 9.8, 100%. So that was a waste of a year. Now, the turnaround time, I can't believe it. How can it just be all of a sudden 30 days when I had to wait 308 days? How is it all of a sudden that? No, I don't get that at all. The grading, I was behind them 100% all the time. I had the toughest graders in the industry. I still think they probably do, but maybe they hired some more people, and that's how they caught up so fast, and just shit got missed. Or shit got damaged. I don't know. As I said, my percentages of getting 9.8s back when I send in 9.8 onlys is almost 100% every time. So that is, what is that? Almost 25% came back. Somewhere in that area. That's insane to me. Anyway, I'm just happy that these 10 that they said are 9.8s are still 9.8s. They are, if not better. The other problem I have is Speechless. In every here, let's just open this book up so I can show you. In every comic book, you have this somewhere. It says the issue number, it says published by, it says copyright, trademark, all that shit. So does my comic book. And it says published by. To say that no publisher was listed was wrong on my Speechless. So that means they did not open the comic book. They did not open the comic book. Now, my page, my quality of book, the medals I sent, the trades, it's high quality paper. I spend a premium on that for Speechless itself, which means they should have got 9 9s and 10s anyway. And they didn't even open it. So why wouldn't it get a 9 9 and 10? Plus the publishing error that they made, which I can't believe. You know, I hate to say this, but some people were saying, and look, honestly, you should say, Bill, why are you mad? You got some great creative books, and the books that came back are still okay. They're not all damaged, so what are you crying about? Well, I don't know. I guess I don't know what I'm crying about. I guess a year wait, a publishing mistake, bad grading on 10 books that are clearly 9.8s, 100%. So it's a little frustrating to me. The other thing I was going to say is, you know, a lot of people were talking when Steve Borak left CBCS. I heard a lot of chatter about how it's a sign. And I didn't want to believe it. And I'm starting to fall into that category where it's a sign that he saw stuff coming. Because as soon as he left, the turnarounds turned into a year. And now I'm seeing this grading, publishing errors, little things here and there that I didn't see before with them. And I could count on them being strict. And on the level that I was at, I thought grading-wise, turnaround times and stuff like that. So I'm really concerned that there was a possible rush on the books to get to that new turnaround time, which I still can't believe. How can it go from 300 days to 30 days in a week, right? If they were working on books from April 2022, 2 weeks ago, that's impossible. So here's my finalization on this whole thing. There's always this battle between CBCS and CGC. Now, let's just be straight, everybody. Some people aren't going to like this statement, but there's only two companies. If you want to get your books graded for a long-term or resell or holds in regard to the market, you have two choices, CBCS and CGC. Now, I will mention the other companies, PGX and EGS. Look, there's a lot of stuff about that. That's more of a graded to hold or for personal collection. Just like in baseball cards or sports cards, PSA and BGS, Beckett are the number 1 and 2. That's it. You can go get your cards graded by CGC, but give me a break, okay? But PSA and BGS Beckett are the 1 and 2s. You don't send anyone else if you're planning on holding, reselling, or not holding for long term, and stuff like that. So what I'm trying to say is this. I've been back and forth with CGC's bullshit, with him destroying Joel's books, signed books, sending him back and charging him for him, destroying medals and shit like that. Like, why would he even send that? Or other problems with CGC, where it's a chop shop and there's hundreds of graders in there and blah, blah, blah. And then I'll get the people go, but that's the one that sells for the most. Fine, I get that. You have to hear what I said before. If you're going to resell, it's CGC or CBCS. I'm agreeing with you there. And I moved to CBCS because the cases didn't get the warped bullshit water stuff in there, and I was sick of that with CGC. And I thought they were better graders because it was a smaller team. But that's all up in the air now. I've come to the conclusion that I'm not going to send any more books to get graded anymore. Except for one time. Only one time. If I get a really big book, X-Men #4, first Evil Mutants, Scarlet Witch, all that shit, and it's high grade, or some high grade piece, super high grade, old, valuable, okay? Then I will pack that thing like a fucking brick, as I always do. I will video the whole thing, as you guys should always do, and send it overnight grading to CGC. That's the only company I will use from now on. Only in that case only. I'm not going to be sending off ratios just to get 9/8 anymore. It's pointless. It's pointless. I will only send off big books, 1 or 2 at a time, not huge lots, so I can sit back and wait and all that. I'm not doing that anymore because each company, for as far as I'm concerned, it's just bullshit. It's just a game. So if it's a huge book, I'm sending it over there to CGC overnight. That way, when you do it overnight, CGC, I've never had a problem with that. You send it. It takes like 3 days to get there. They get it. They frickin' unpack it. They grade it. They pack it up, and it's back within 7 days from when it left your hands. That is the only way I can think that I can securely package, ship, have it not stored and put somewhere for 300 days, but actually, okay, we just received this, we open it up, it's overnight, we got to grade it right now because this guy's paying for it. And it's only going to be big books, period. So again, I'm frustrated with how long it took me with CBCS on this last shipment of comics that I sent in over 300 days ago. I cannot accept that they couldn't find a publisher listed, which tells me they did not open the book. Okay? I'm upset with the grading issue. I have literally gone over these 10 books 2 or 3 times under multiple lights. There's not a single thing wrong with these books. Yeah, I'll give them the 6. I'll give them those 6. But out of 51, I'm walking away with 16 non-9/8. That's not me. That's maybe somebody else, but not Economics and Comics, okay? I pride myself on that stuff, and it's very frustrating. I'm done. I'm done. My advice, get your dopest books, your very best books, and if you have to get them graded, overnight them to CGC, and I'm telling you, overnight them. Don't let them sit there in everyone's so-called vault. You never know what's going to happen. Pack it like a brick, video it. Besides that, get a nice box, get a silver bag and board, get 3 or 4 boards, put the 3 or 4 boards inside the silver bag, and then, or Mylar, and put your favorite comic in there. It'll be really thick, it'll be heavy, and just get a separate box of your very best books and just keep them raw. That simple. Just keep them raw. This whole thing of wasting all the money all the time in all these companies and who's the best and who's not, we're the ones that are fools, okay? Again, I will say again, if you do have a high-value book and you want to protect it and you want it to have the most value currently in the market and maybe the less problems possible, it's an overnight CGC. Just pay for it, get it back, put it away, and be done with it and move on. This grading thing is, I'm done. I can't. I have grading books everywhere. But I ranted for about 15 minutes here. I'm sorry. I'm gonna let you go. I'm not pleased. I got to be honest with you. And even if you go, yeah, but Bill, you got such great books and they're all beautiful and blah, 9.8. And, okay. Yeah, I'm happy, but I'm not happy about the time, the publishing error, the missed grades, and just everything in general. That's my 2 cents. We'll see you later.